Well, let's begin this debate at 8 p.m. today. It is about the Aam Aadmi Party's list of candidates. On the first glance, it looks like they have given space to prominent names. The idea is it's whether the issues have been left behind, and there are parties trying to make it a war between names against what they call the poster boys of corruption. And to debate this topic with me tonight is Pinky Anand, member of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Shazia Ilmi of the Aam Aadmi Party is also joining us, and so is Salman Soz from the Congress. Let me begin this debate with Shazia. Shazia, Vinod Kumar Binni, the person who has been expelled from your party, made these allegations a few days back, saying that everything in the Aam Aadmi Party is fixed. Everybody knows who will be fighting from where. Many people, those who will go through the list of 20 today, will actually believe him, because there are only prominent and names those everybody expected would be there when the Aam Aadmi Party goes into elections.
Well, going by what Binni is saying, my name should have also been there, because Binni was sure and he took certain other names of Dilip Pandey and Ashish Talwar. Those names are not there. So obviously Binni was wrong. He's been proven wrong. Two, what is the criteria?
That's only the first list, Shazia. Your name will figure out in the upcoming days, in fact, won't it?
No, but Binni was sure. Binni was sure that these would be the names, but none of those names are there. The Binni mentioned. Binni mentioned 4 or 5 names, but none of the names have figured in this list for Delhi. How do you explain that?
But isn't it predictable? All your big names have been put across. You have been choosing the prominent leaders. Are you trying to make it a personality clash, or will the Aam Aadmi Party go in or for issue-based politics?
No, this is not. This is honest people fighting corrupt people. This is everybody who's taking on a dishonest system, wanting clean politics and taking a stand for it. This is that. And a lot of people that you mentioned, like Subhash Vare, how is he high profile?
Yeah.
How is Medha Patkar high profile? She's a well-known
Medha Patkar is not. So come on, Shazia. Medha Patkar is not. She is one of the most prominent faces as the social activist in the country. I'm not trying to say that you have done it right or wrong. The only thing that we are asking on headlines today is that we are questioning about the methodology. We are not saying that these people should have got a ticket or not. It's only about, you have always stood for the lesser people, unknown people, the faces that have been forgotten. Suddenly in the first list, most of the names are very prominent.
How they're prominent? Because they've done good work against corruption?
Ashutosh, Yogendra Yadav, you also...
What's wrong with that? So
no, there's nothing wrong. I'm not saying there is anything wrong in it.
I'm not getting this. I mean, what are you trying to say? What is the problem? You have a problem because they're known people. Does that make them khas? And so they should not be part of Aam Aadmi Party list. I'm not getting a connection actually.
I'll tell you what I'm trying to say. I'm saying I'm not saying who should you choose or not. The only question is, when always you said that it is an issue-based fight, it will be only on the corruption plank, it will be a fight on for the faceless people. Right now it seems that the Aam Aadmi Party has carefully chosen some big names to fight against who they have been targeting so far. I'll come back to you and question you on that. Let me just go across for the first reaction to Pinky Anand of the BJP. Pinky, it completely seems that the Aam Aadmi Party is giving prominence to eminent citizens. Nothing wrong with it, but as far as the ideology, as far as they have been flaunting so far, it will be issue-based politics. That seems to be lagging behind. It is personality versus personality war that they are trying to create.
You know, Ankit, what I think is that the Aam Aadmi Party has anyway proved a complete disaster script, which has been demonstrated in the last 50 days that has happened in Delhi. We've seen how Aam Aadmi Party has walked away from responsibility and from governance, and with the only agenda, of course, trying to pick up certain issues and trying to project them, which people have seen through is not the real reason. The only reason was they wanted to come to the Lok Sabha and lead on to national front to come to this position. So the selection of people today, you're absolutely right. Where are the issues? Where are the people from those localities? Where are the people who have been working there? It is the front list of leaders of the so-called Aam Aadmi Party, which has been selected person to person into various areas. And any defense, as you rightly said, the question of whether it is good, bad or indifferent, that's another part. But the Aam Aadmi Party projected itself as a party for common people as translated from Aam Aadmi Party,
Exactly.
and to represent that list of people who do not have a name standing situation. So today it is one versus the other.
Yeah.
It is definitely not basing itself on what the election agenda of or the manifesto or the promises of Aam Aadmi Party.
Well, going for the first reaction to the Congress representative here, Salman. So, Salman, what do you think about the first list of the Aam Aadmi Party? They are putting up prominent faces against your leaders like Kapil Sibal, also Manish Tiwari. Do you think that there is a method in that? It's not about the local issues. They only want to make a big bang as far as their big names are concerned.
Well, I kind of think that first of all, we should not underestimate the Aam Aadmi Party. There is a method to their madness, and I think we should accept that.
Yeah.
At the same time, how they choose their candidates, that is entirely up to them. At the same time, people of the country are watching. They're watching them carefully. They're going to see how they did in Delhi.
Yeah.
And that is going to have an impact because, Delhi was a testing ground.
Yeah.
And I think despite our steadfast support to this party, despite the fact that Congress, despite many provocations, time and time again supported this party, despite the fact that BJP as well as the Congress party supported the Jan Lokpal bill that they were going to bring to the Delhi Assembly, they decided to do some sort of a dramatic kind of turnaround.
Yeah.
How they choose their candidates is up to them.
Yeah.
Whether they bring in Khas Aadmi people or Aam Aadmi, that's up to them. Of course, the people of the country might have.
That's an interesting suggestion that Salman Sood is making, because so far it seems that all the other parties are trying to, in some way or the other, copy what Arvind Kejriwal was doing. Shazia, coming back to you. I'll come back, Salman. Shazia, Jarnail Singh, you have been a journalist yourself. Jarnail Singh has been given a ticket to fight against Mahabal Mishra.